Oh, yeah, we did a little routine thing. And 28 teams of 2, which equals
56.
56?
56.
Are you sure? Okay,
Yeah.
That's good.
Should be good. What's up? My name is Dennis here.
Yo, what's up? It's Poppin Jack, and we're recording this podcast from Cogra, Sydney, Australia. I'd like to acknowledge the Guigal, Bidjigal, and Gadigal clans. That's the traditional owners of the land that we're on right now.
Which episode are we on?
Okay, so this is episode 45.
45.
So the podcast took a little hiatus this year.
Yeah,
we were very busy, though.
Yep, very busy.
Yes, but we had to get one in before the end of 2023.
Yep, it's going to break our streak if we didn't.
Yeah. Well, we've done really good for so many years.
Yeah.
So
I think last year we only had like 2 or 3. So this
Okay.
way it's like it gets less and less.
all right. Well, next year, let's look. Next year we'll do a bunch.
Next year.
Bunch, yeah. Yeah. Bunch. You
I'm
saw it.
going to edit this out.
Well, we try. We'll try to do a bunch next year.
So Jack, how was your year?
Yeah, 2023 was good. I think it started off kind of with a bang with doing Hip Hop Nation and Popping Nation.
Oh, that's right.
That was like, pretty...
Felt like ages ago.
Yeah, that feels like 2 years ago, to be honest. But yeah, that was a good start to the year to kind of get everything kind of moving. And then after that, it was like bang, bang, bang into like so many more events. How about you? How was the year for you?
I feel like first half of the year was really busy. Again, Hip Hop Nation, Poppin Nation, and me trying to film everything. Very hard. And then I got High Performance anniversary and I guess midi showcase as well.
True. The High Performs anniversary was this year.
Yeah, 20th.
So much happened this year. I think that's why the year feels like it just flew by.
Yeah.
As well, like I can't believe it's like 1 week or whatever until New Year's, till 2024. So trippy.
Yeah, and yeah, I think I crammed a whole bunch of stuff because I had to go US. So that was
True. Yeah,
that
you
was,
had your
that
big
was
US
July.
trip.
Yeah,
You
so
have to talk to the viewers about that too.
Really?
Later on in the podcast.
Yeah, well, sure, why not? Sure, why not? And you went,
Yeah, I
You
did a
went
US
as well?
trip, which was cool.
and a lot of us actually went as well.
Yeah, a bunch of people went and did overseas trips, which was really cool as well. Which is so dope to see people finally like able to get out and travel again. Obviously after COVID and all that. So yeah, what was your favorite event of the year? Doesn't have to be a popping event either. I guess you could just go with anything. But favorite popping event and favorite any event.
I'm going to be biased and I'll say High Performance anniversary.
Okay, fair enough. Well, you already said you're going to be biased. So that's fine.
Yeah.
How was that? Organizing that, putting that all together.
was-
How did it feel?
I think it was the first event that you weren't part of in terms of organizing. Organizing. So it was a big event. Usually when we do big events, I'm working with you. And then this is the first time big event without you in a long time. So, but I knew like the people I'm working with, High Performance, a lot of the boys, I've never worked with them. And it was a bit daunting, without you there. But we figured it out, and I kind of took charge of the organizing, running the event, all the logistics. But and all the boys did in the end follow my instructions on the day to run
good,
it.
Yeah. Well, I think it went really well.
Yeah.
Everyone had a great time. I had a great time.
Yeah,
So
you
it
had
was
a great
cool.
time. So you MC, so that helped the
Yeah, that was
the running of it. So
Yeah.
you've been
That was cool. That was a great event. Good job. High Performance 20 years.
20 years,
20-year anniversary. Wow. Big props. That's dope.
and then you got your crew 19th this year.
19 years this
Yeah.
year. So 20 years in 2024. Super excited.
So you formed the crew when you have a High Performance, yeah?
No, not really. No. I
Just
think
a
a lot of
rivalry.
people didn't know about High Performs until about 2015. No, just like, no, but that's cool, man. High Performs been putting in work for a long time. Big shout out to High Performs and Bankstown PCYC. Like that was a great spot for all of us to go and practice back in the day. And people are still practicing around Bankstown now. which is
Yeah,
cool.
that was good. Keeping that legacy, even though I'm rarely there.
No, it was good year events and a lot of people stepping up and running events as
Yeah,
well. Like
especially, yeah.
Shout out to Annie. Annie brought back the
two
function.
functions.
Yeah.
2 functions. She ran 2 functions.
2 functions this year. Fabian ran his event.
Yep, second time. So funk that.
And then Johan ran Drop the Beat for the last time.
No, that was last year.
That was last year. I'll keep getting mixed up. I'm sorry.
That was last year.
You know, I'm getting mixed up because Funk That was also at IX.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I'm getting them too confused. And then
Nice Slacks.
Nice Slacks ran, which was Chris and Charles and the whole team, and I'm sure there was a whole team.
It's like a branch of dance collab because there's no whacking.
Nice Slacks.
And Nice Slacks.
Nice Slacks. I find that it's cool, and it's also annoying how that just rolls into one word.
Nice Slacks.
Nice Slacks. Nice Slacks. And it's just a little tidbit that every time I said it, I was like, Nice Slacks.
Nice Slacks.
But yeah, that was cool as well. And using the Newtown Neighborhood Center for the first time.
First time,
which is cool.
Like the aircon there, it's like really strong, so it'd be good for summer.
Well, it's a new building, so yeah,
really good, especially on the far side. And I still remember sitting down, so I was like, "Whoa, it's getting cold." And then I'm looking around, it's like, "Hey, is it cold?"
We're going to talk about the events and like we'll go through who judged. So yeah, on this podcast, we may as well talk about it now. Like we're going to go through all the events we had this year. We're mostly talking about Sydney because that's the most events that we were in. Maybe next year we can do more in-depth one of Australia if we're more prepared. Like he looks at me like, what are we talking about? But next year perhaps
we need to hire each one, each city, and then.
But on this podcast specifically, we're talking about mostly Sydney events and some interstate events that we went to. Also, we'll talk about who judged those events.
I've got the stats here.
Yeah, we got the stats king right here. Stat King Cool. Stat King Cool. That's like Nat King Cole. The judges, the DJ.
I'm going to summary. I'm not going to go every one of them. You know,
the winner and the runner-up.
Yeah,
winner, runner-up.
So
do you have the venue there as well?
No, I didn't.
I'd like to. Well, we'll probably remember most of them anyway. It'd be interesting to see where those events happened.
I didn't write it. You didn't tell me.
No, I have. I think it's in this. I think it's in my documents here.
Oh, so you came well prepared. Always.
No, it's not in here. But I think most of them I know anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so should we get started on the first one?
Have a guess. So who is the most winner? Is the most winner in this year?
Oh, we're going straight to that.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do?
Oh, I guess we could. We could go.
You can't look at this.
Winner.
The most winner.
Oh, because you didn't tell me that when you were prepping this. Eh?
The person that won the most.
Person that won the most. Of Poppin battle.
Poppin battle.
Is 2v2 included?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with Keanu.
Yep.
Is it Keanu?
Yeah, Keanu. Yeah. Three wins. And then 4 wins if you want to count 5 wins. BrisAsia and then Melbourne.
Okay, 5 wins, cool.
Yeah, 5 or 6. He went 2 and 2 and then the 1v1, yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. So cool. Potentially 6 wins, but in Sydney, 3 wins.
Sydney 3 wins. Nice.
Yeah. And guess who was the most runner up?
Was it 2 people? Chris and Zane?
No.
Is it neither of them?
Neither of them.
Johan.
3 events. And then Chris and Zane came second twice.
Oh, okay.
So they're the runner-up of the runner-up.
The runner-up. Right.
Yeah. How about the DJ? Who's the most used DJ that we're sick of now?
I think I heard you say it before. It's Fabian?
Yes, Fabian.
Okay, Fabian. No DJing for you next year, apparently.
No more.
No. That's cool. That's cool.
3 events.
So big props to Keanu for having the most wins in Sydney and then to all those runner-ups. Johan.
Yeah. Try harder.
Did you say try harder?
Try harder. Or wait till Keanu goes overseas and run an event.
Yeah. All right, should we go through did you have any more of those?
Oh, the DJ, like Fabian, the most DJ, and then me, second.
You would say runner-up.
Yeah, runner-up for the DJ. And then who was the most judgmental? Last year was Chris.
Oh, who judged the most?
Yeah. Who's the most judgmental in Sydney?
I'm going to say Keanu.
Yeah.
Keanu. Oh.
Keanu, most judgmental.
2 for 2.
And there is a tie for the second most judgmental.
Oh. I'm going to say you.
No, I judged
Oh, you judged 0?
0. Like 0 in Sydney, 1 if you count Melbourne.
Jaya?
No.
No. Lyndon?
No.
Jason?
No.
Will? Just tell me, man. I'm gone like X.
Co and Chris.
Oh, Co and Chris.
Two events.
Damn. That sounds trippy, eh? But anyway, like trippy that only 2 events, you know? Feels like there's heaps more events, but there was like some international judges, I guess.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
And this one's only for Popping. If we did All-Star, then it's going to take a bunch.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we already know who's the most judgmental judge this year for Sydney.
Who?
Jamie.
Oh, yeah. Jamie's judged about 50,000 times.
Yeah, 50,000 times.
And
I guess how many events did we do this year in terms of regards to Popping? 11.
11 events in total.
Yeah,
so we pretty much had one event a month.
Yeah. Which is
cool.
Similar, I think similar to last year, I think.
Similar, that's cool.
Yeah.
11 events for Popping. A bit like different scales.
Yeah, different scales.
Different scales and different formats.
Yeah.
1v1, 2v2.
I didn't write that down, but okay.
Yeah, there was though. Like it was like there was some 2v2s.
Some 2v2s.
I'm pretty sure I might be
forms.
talking crap. Yeah, there was 2v2.
Hybrid forms, and you got the
1v1.
rule function, so that's a 2v2.
Yep.
And then you have, it's mostly 1v1s. The
Mostly
rest.
1v1s, yeah. It's annoying we didn't get to do DIY this year, the Crew v Crew battle.
There's no time. There's no time because you look at I remember after DS or September, every week until.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's like, there's always an event on.
What do you think, everyone who's watching, all 35 people, do you think we'll have more events next year in 2024 or similar? What do you think? 11 events, more than 11, less than 11? It's going to be interesting.
I reckon.
This is popping. I'm talking about popping events too.
I reckon we're pretty consistent. So we're going to keep it around 11, around 10, 11.
Yep.
So that's good. So what was your favorite event this year?
My favorite event? That's a tough one. There's a lot of good events actually. I was emceeing quite a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Stuck emceeing.
DS because you win.
Oh look, for different reasons. I think DS I had a really great time. Like entry, I hadn't entered in a while, and I just had a really great time getting down, obviously, and all that, and having some good battles. So that was cool to dance. Because let's say another favorite of mine was like Poppin Nation round 1 at Bankstown Art Center, because I feel like that was a great venue to use. It was like, the first round, and everyone was like, I don't know, getting the feels for it and all that. Like I really enjoyed that. And so those two, let's say Poppin Nation round 1, I really enjoyed, and then DS was cool too, to be able to like enter. And kind of step away from like having to MC it and stuff.
I would say DS, if I'm not being biased. DS will be my favorite.
Then why is that?
Because I think this year for me, I was able to watch people, like just watch people battle or like whatever that round. I was able to engage or like just like switch on just to be, I guess, more emotionally attached to their dancing. Maybe because the LA trip, that made me kind of taught me how to watch as to enjoy more. And then I was usually prelims like retiring watching, but I didn't feel tired. I was like, oh, okay.
Same. Yeah. I mean, there was like a whole big group of us, and for DS, like a lot of people turned out and stuff. So it was cool to see everybody there and getting down. So that was fun. There was some good ciphers that day. It was great that Kai did the judge showcase, which I think that he didn't have to do or some crap like that. Yeah. But he did anyway, and that was cool.
No, it was on the run sheet that I was based on.
Oh, yeah. Cool, yeah.
And in a way, the popping worked out for us because even though we started early.
Yeah, I think that was better, to be honest, because it was just like we kind of just started and it was cool.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, we ran fairly efficiently thanks to like Shazam emceeing, you DJ like getting onto it. The judge wasn't late with anything. The dancers were there ready to go.
And we got
boom, boom,
honestly, we had all our 3 rounds in the end as well, rather than
so that was cool.
And we finished on time.
Yeah,
we finished on time.
Do you want to Shall we go through like the first event to the last event?
Oh, do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm keen to do that.
Okay.
Do you want to or not?
We can talk about it.
Yeah, we'll just like say quickly.
Okay. So what was what was the first event?
Well, the first event that I've got here is function.
Yeah, function.
So the function, so that would have been at crossover, and he brought that one back. And I'm not sure if this one was with Amelia as well. It's got locking in it too, but
yeah, with Amelia, yeah.
So I want to talk about like how many competitors there were, and we can kind of look at all of it, all of those stats, sort of thing. So for this function, whose function was this one?
There's no theme.
Oh, no person.
It's more like the reintroduction to function.
Introduction function. So the winner was Prime, aka Will Baby. Runner up Johan. The judges was peer judged, and DJ Annie, and there was 40 competitors. Cool. And the next one, we'll touch on BrisAsia super quick, or what?
Yeah, might as well.
You went to BrisAsia, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to BrisAsia, yeah.
So the winner, the BrisAsia was in Brisbane, judged by Empty Pop.
Yep, 7 to Smoke for the top 8.
Yep.
And then Kiani first.
Keanu first place. Runner-ups was
Johan and Lyndon.
Yeah, on equal, like they equaled the same points, and DJ Iron IC, and 35 competitors.
Yeah, I'll say it's.
Was that mostly Sydney people, or
a lot of us went up? Now, I was surprised. I walked out. I was like, "Oh, you're here!" Like the Spider-Man meme, yeah.
Yeah.
And next year you'll be going, but you're judging.
Yeah, I'll be judging. That'd be cool. And then after that, in March, we had Real Funk Volume 2.
Ah, that's right.
Oh, so that was in Victoria. And we're going to touch on this quickly because...
You were judge.
Yeah, I was judging it along with some others also. So it was myself, Lamarok, and Andre.
Originally Carla.
Oh, yeah. It was
originally
Carla, right? Yep. And then we had Keanu won against Kevin Lee, DJ Motherfunk, and there was 45 competitors. So the first 3 events we're talking about is between that 35 and 40 range.
Yeah.
And there was a 2v2 as well. Seafood Dog, you and Keanu came.
Keanu carried me
First. And then against Metaphysical Groove, which was PJ and Kevin Lee. Then I judged that again with the same
23 teams, so like 46.
Yeah, 23 teams. That's cool.
I think we're averaging around 30 people.
And then we're going over to Rock the Block. So sorry, just backtracking. Real Funk was in Melbourne at O2 Studios. Just shout out to Jimmy and the whole team there. Now we're back in New South Wales, not Sydney, but in Wollongong. Rock the Blocks at Street Beat Studio. This is Volume 8. The winner of that was Hadley. So represent Hadley. That's dope. Up against Johan in the finals. Judge was Keanu. DJ Dennis Cool. And how many competitors we got there? 37.
37.
See, it's all around that between 35, 45. Yep. Which is cool. And the next one we did...
Our Hin.
Yeah, Hot Import Nights.
Import Nights at Parramatta
So that's like a month apart. 22nd April, and the next one was 20th of May. The winner was Chris up against Zane, judged by Jason.
I think
that's cool. There are 3 crews like AUX, Spice Crew, Furious 5. I'm just reading off. If you want to know where I'm getting all this, you go to ozpoppinscene.wordpress.com.
When was the last time you accessed this site before today?
When we did the podcast last year, probably then. I know. But it's cool.
I think it was Chris's first win, the first open 1v1 win.
Oh, ever. Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I remember he was like, when's the footage coming out? Because he wants to submit.
If you look at it, it's pretty cool. Winner, Chris, AUX Crew. Runner-up, Zane, Spice Crew. Judged by Jason from Furious 5. DJ'd by Keanu from Stale Biscuits. So there's cool, so many different groups. And this one in May is where it really bumps up to 58 competitors.
Yeah, we pushed it pretty hard.
Yeah, so that's true. From 40, 50, 60, we got another 18.
Yeah, and then in between there was the next event, which is the High Performance anniversary. So June, so it was a Poppin Nation.
So did we have because it's not in this list, but did we have Poppin Nation earlier? We had Poppin Nation earlier.
We had Poppin Nation in between High Performance and
okay. So we're not skipping over that. It's just not in this 1v1 battle sort of list. Yeah. But we did have Poppin Nation Round 1 at Bankstown Art Centre. Shout out to all the coaches, judges, everyone who made that happen, all the
Hey,
competitors.
we're to talk about Poppin Nation, like in Melbourne.
We can talk about it later. Then we'll just do these ones out of the way. So talk about high performs.
High performs.
2v2 battle.
2v2. Winner, Yellow Boogie Funk.
That's Jiggy, Jaya, and KO.
And AUX, Chris and Johan. Judged by the Nostalgia team, Keanu, Kaz, and J-Funk.
Oh, yeah, the CPOG team.
Yeah.
DJ Will Baby.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to the footage we recorded at the end.
Oh, yeah, we did a little routine thing. And 28 teams of 2, which equals
56.
56?
56.
Are you sure? Okay,
Yeah.
That's good. So we went from I don't know, whatever. I'll calculate it right now. But we went from like 56 1v1 to 56 again.
Yeah.
So 56 for hot import nights. No, sorry, 58 for hot import nights. Then 56 for high perform. So that's really bumped up by in June.
So thanks
So
for
like the middle of the year.
I think that's a peak, I reckon. And then like leads up to DS, which is
That was
the
the
most,
peak,
yeah.
So the next one was the Soul Funk Oz qualifier. So this one, if you won, you got flown to China to represent Australia. And the winner was Keanu.
and I missed the kids one, the kids winner.
I kind of remember. So Keanu won that one up against Lyndon. Judges was KO and Chris. Interesting one, only 2 judges.
Yeah.
You know, for a big, like overseas, like I understand, whatever, but yeah. And then DJ Fabian and 40 competitors. So it's a shame that one didn't push more, seeing as, but it was small. Like shout out to 2 Swag, but it was small. It's a small space, so I think that was
I reckon it was
enough.
Any more people, you would be like really squashy.
Yeah, it would have been a little too tight, perhaps. And the kids won. Lucas won.
Lucas, yeah.
I think they did a 7 to Smoke.
7 to Smoke.
Yeah, and Lucas went, and so he did end up going to China.
Yeah. Which Keanu won that one, yeah?
Yes. Oh, yeah, may as well talk about that. So Keanu, that happened recently, and Keanu took it out. He won the 1v1. Big shout out to Keanu. Stale Biscuits represent.
He's still overseas while we're recording this.
We're recording now. But he came back and then he left again, which is cool. International. And then Jiggy Jaya came second. So that's dope. I'm super sad I missed that one, but that's so great for them. And shout outs to Kevin Dye. Kev went. Lyndon went. And shout outs to Lyndon. He made it through straight to the top 64 from the prelim. So I think Wiggles or each judge or something like that could pick one person that they wanted to go straight through. And Lyndon got it, which is cool. Oh, and they got to hang out with Roger Boog there. So Roger was there. Lucas went for the kids side. A few other people were there.
There's a lot of, I guess.
Jenna was there. Casper was there.
Who was Johnny was there as well.
Oh, Johnny. Yeah. A lot of like nostalgia.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Cyclone?
I think Cyclone was there. I'm not super sure. Wonder if Water was there.
Oh, yeah, Water was there. Yeah, I think I remember seeing on Facebook.
So that's great. So I think Soul Funk, we came away with the win there. Australia came away with the win, which is cool. What's this next battle? R&B presents Power Up. Oh, okay. Well, you want to talk about that one real quick?
Johan was the winner against Daniel Kim. Judges were Jackson, Murray, and More Gains. DJ by Mr. Rob. So R&B crew. And I still remember a few of us went from Sydney, and we just having fun. We was like, okay, let's just pick a style when we verse each other.
Oh, because wasn't it? Wait, was this the one where you pick a thing or you get?
The 2v2 was the special case.
Okay. Oh,
and then
you're saying for the 1v1, you
1v1 we just like it was like, oh, let's try to make it like top 8 Sydney or something, and let's like.
That's cool.
It was fun.
It's a pretty good competitor, like 22 competitors. I think definitely we can get more down repping at Canberra.
It's not too far of a drive.
It's not that far. Like we should be getting at least, I would say we should get 40 in Canberra.
And they come up all the time, so we should at least repay their service.
Oh, the next one's an interesting one. You want to talk about that one? Funk That Volume 2, which is in August. We had Popping.
Popping animation.
And
the Boogaloo.
Okay, so I'll talk about Poppin. You can talk about animation. So Poppin, Keanu won. Runner up was Jason, Furious 5. That was in a 7 Smoke, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 7 Smoke, yeah.
Judges were
No, not for Popping.
Oh, not for Popping. Oh, sorry, the others were. So judges was Respect and Johan. Again, just 2 judges. DJ Fabian. I noticed here it doesn't say MC for all of these, so just shout out to me because I MC'd a lot of them. So next time maybe you could just
you can add it. You can
show
add
a little love to the
You
MC.
can add that. I'm slowly.
Competitor totals was 53. Pretty good number. Damn, like I would love it if like all the. I'll say I love it and then I'll be like, oh, this is so annoying. But like if we got 100.
Yeah, like every event.
Like that would be pretty cool.
I
think. Do you think we could pull in 100?
In terms of Sydney, if it's just Sydney itself, I reckon we can hit around like 60, 70.
All up, grabbing everyone.
I reckon we get more if we get all the part timers.
Yeah.
Or like or people that don't really compete. Honestly, like I feel like it's like around 50, 60 for just Sydney, and the rest is like interstate, intercity people.
Yeah, I think,
and like I said, like before, like many years, like any event that any city holds, anyone holds, it can be a national event if everyone rocks up.
Yeah. All right, you want to talk about that animation?
Yeah, I took that one.
Sorry. Do you want me to say it?
And then Boogaloo.
Next up, animation. The winner was Danish Cool. And runner-up was Keanu. Judge was Johan, DJ Fabian. 33 in the animation.
Yeah, I was surprised compared to the Boogaloo entrance.
Yeah, you was crying, oh, Boogaloo. Everyone does Boogaloo. And then you get more in the animations.
Hey, the tide is turning, man.
Shut up.
Tide is turning.
The tide was always there, man. How many people want to go like that? And it's hard to be like, yo, do you want to learn some Boogaloo? Everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about? And you're like, no, animation. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Anyway. And 27 were in Boogaloo. Okay, cool. Yeah. Shout out to Funk that. All right. And now...
So next year it's going to happen again. So
a month later was... Like roughly a month later was Destructive Steps in September.
So you won that one. No biggie.
Runner-up.
Jiggy, Jaya.
Judge.
Kite.
DJ.
Myself. And 100 competed.
102 registered.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this was a point of conversation because everyone was like, there was 103 people. Nah, there was only 100. So from your calculations, and you DJ'd.
Yeah.
So you probably know.
It was 102 because I...
But it was 100 actually showed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so 100.
Because I remember I had the last song prepped. Yeah. And they're like, oh, it's done. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, 100. Cool. Well, at least we hit triple digits for...
But we didn't reach the cap. I know the other styles hit the cap.
Yeah.
And
we're close.
So
was 120 the cap?
Yeah. I think our highest... Yeah, 120 was the cap. And then our popping record was 107, I think.
Oh, for a DS or just in general?
Like national record.
Yeah.
I think it's... Let me...
Which DS was that?
When Pete came down.
Oh yeah, that was a cool one. It's funny though, like, you know, in these other countries, it's like, oh, there's only 300 here.
Like China and all that.
Yeah, and then or Japan, or you know, a lot of countries, and here it's like, oh, we got 100, but you know, it's still a great event. It doesn't matter.
I feel like we're at that point where it's if we get more, we start have to do the everyone dance at once. like 2 at a time.
We need to like, you know, figure out the good system while we're small, and so that we have 100, okay, we have 120, 150. You know what I mean? Like, and try to figure out, okay, well, what, you know, the best timing to do it.
I was about to say, like, it's a future problem.
No, you should figure it out now. So when it becomes there, it's like, yeah, don't worry, we know what to do. We start an hour earlier.
Easy. We can run an 8-hour event.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And that was the first time being back at DS after getting the chop. So cool, we were back representing.
When was the last time? Before COVID, yeah? Yeah, before COVID.
I can't remember.
Before COVID.
I'm gonna say before COVID. And then Dennis and I ran a bunch of.
No, we won this year. Last year we ran a bunch.
Last year ran a bunch.
This year we ran
There's
one
so
time.
much going on. But anyway, well, this year we ran Young and Dangerous Volume 4. Is it? It says 4. Young and Dangerous. This Young and Dangerous is like an under 18s popping battle.
School
And,
holiday.
Yeah, this time we had a double winners, Clarissa and Tommy. Tommy got injured in the final or just before the final, so they
No, it was the night before. He was.
Oh, but you know,
he was practicing.
It was a big problem.
And then he
kicked the table
kicked
or
the
something.
table.
But you know, but that was cool.
and
then,
it's your DJ debut after many years.
yeah, I was back, baby.
And then you didn't write the MC.
Judged by Jiggy, Jaya, DJ Poppin Jack. 23 competed.
Yeah.
They're pretty good for under 18s numbers.
Yeah.
So that's great. Let's do a few more. I'm keen to do at least like 2.
2 per year.
Yeah, we should do like 1 in the first 6 months and 1 in the last 6 months, at least.
And it's good to maintain the connection network with MYRC.
So that Destructive Steps was a big one in September, and then we had the under 18s in October, and then Nice Slacks Volume 1, 28th of October. The winner was
Wahoo, man.
the runner-up was
Zayn.
the judges was
Rashad.
DJ was
Reese.
and competitor total was
55.
55. So I don't know. I mean, it's hard coming from DS, like coming straight back to Sydney for another event.
Yeah.
But 55 is still a great number. So
And I honestly feel that not too many. Actually, I didn't think any interstates rocked up for this event. I don't know. There was one Singapore.
you know what's so annoying? Can I backtrack a little bit?
Backtrack.
I'm backtracking just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to rewind it just a little bit. I'm going to go back to Soul Funk. We talked about it super quickly. That was at 2 Swag. Then we had the R&B Power Up. Was that at the Project Beats? You were there?
Yeah.
That was at Project Beats. I'm just saying where they were. I just want to shout out to the places that these events happened. Funk That Volume 2, that was at IX Studio. Destructive Steps 15 was at Ultimo Community Centre. Young and Dangerous was Midjaburu Youth Resource Centre, MYRC. Nice Slacks was Newtown Neighbourhood Centre. And we're almost at the last event. That's why I wanted to just go back a little bit. Anything you want to talk about? Was there only 2 events in that list that I talked about had international judges? So it was Kite from Japan for Destructive Steps and then Rashad for Nice Slacks?
Yeah, I'll say in regards to popping
like
yeah.
It seems like from the list there, those the only 2. Let us know in the comments below.
But we had like a whole bunch of workshops.
Yeah, we had a lot of workshops, but yeah, comp-wise.
Comp-wise, yeah, I think that's it from what we've written down.
Okay, then let's move to the last popping event for the year, which was
Will's Function.
That was in November, mid-November. Damn, was that
No? It was like, should be December.
Yeah, I was going to say that sounds wrong.
It's a typo.
I was like, that was a month ago.
Typo.
Yeah, because that was the last popping event. That was in December. This is a 2v2 battle. The winner was Jason and Jasper, runner-up Chris and Gabby. Big shout out to Gabby. Gabby, I think you killed it. Really, really killed it.
Which Gabby?
Gabby, who just finished high school, Gabby.
Brian Gabby.
Huh?
Brian
Gabby.
Brian Gabby.
The Gabby who hangs out with Brian.
Well, I didn't like they're both high school.
Yes, they're both high school.
There's only one Brian.
Okay, yeah, there are actually quite a few Gabbies now.
Is she the same one that you taught ages ago, or that's a different Gabby?
Oh, you mean when she was a kid?
Oh, so it's the same
That's
one.
a different Gabby.
Oh, it's a different Gabby. So it's like 3 Gabbies.
Well, that kid Gabby, I don't know, moved to Melbourne. I haven't seen her since she was a little.
And you got...
Well, there's Gabby Quinsakara.
Yep.
Then this Gabby.
And
there's another Gabby who sometimes takes my class and Mabel's class. That's Gabby. And yeah, there's heaps of Gabbies out there. Anyway, there was 33 teams of 2.
How was your experience teaming up with...
I teamed up with Em. Yeah, I had a really great time. We had some really fun routines. And it was great to just enter with her and just experience the battle. Like, I think she had a great time. I want her to battle more anyway, so that was great. And yeah, so that's the list of the 1v1 battles. Anything else you want to say about those battles?
I was just saying, I think this year that I noticed, I think from DS, it was, I made this joke, it was on my Instagram, I was like, inflation. It's like, Sydney dancers, what inflation?
Because there's so much.
So many workshops.
Yeah.
From DS, it's like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, a lot happened.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good that, even though the economy is a bit tight, people still came and support the international workshops and stuff. So it's not easy. It's not cheap to fly people down and organize.
But it's also like, a lot of people want to travel. So I guess this is a great way to learn without having to put all the expense into actually traveling. Although like traveling is like probably number one to really get out there and experience. But yeah, shout out to the people who have brought people to Sydney and Australia to help share knowledge and help everyone level up.
Yeah, and
so take the opportunity if you can make it happen. Do your best to try and be there to those workshops. Now, do you want to talk about Popping Nation?
Oh yes, how was it?
Yeah, it was great. So we had
which version? Like what?
Which version?
As in like which alliteration is it? Is it like the 10th one or?
I don't know. A lot. It was heaps, but yeah, it was cool. Look, this year we used Bankstown PCYC in line with Youth Week. Oh, sorry, Bankstown Arts Centre.
Bankstown Arts Centre.
In line with Youth Week. So big shout out to them. Thank you so much for having us there, a part of their kind of Youth Week festival. We had 4 new teams. And
4 new teams?
Oh, well, we had like, it was like new people, and all that sort of stuff. So that was really cool to see. A great venue to use. Some great routines, great battles. The 1v1 was cool. Yeah, I had a really good time. And then, round 2 was NYRC, which is also awesome as well. Heaps of vibes in there. Yeah, it was all fun. How about you?
It was like I said, it was so hectic for me because I think I bit way more than I.
Yeah, you don't need to film everything. You don't need to. Okay.
Yeah.
They have phones. They can film stuff. They can film.
I'm just gonna like open call out for helpers who want to film.
They can film it.
We're gonna.
I'm just telling you now.
Just get people to hire people, or like people volunteer.
Yeah, you're hiring people.
Yeah.
We're talking about
volunteer.
I'm saying their coach or / people in the team can just film a bunch of stuff and send it to you.
They're too busy coaching and getting coached.
I can do it. They can do it. Like I do it in class. I film stuff. It's fine. Anyway, whatever.
And then we have Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne Popping Nation. Yeah. Twice.
It's second season. No, they did last year.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up. Sorry. That's right, it was last year. But yeah, we had Popping Nation Melbourne this year.
Yeah, it was fun. I was there for both rounds, actually.
Yeah, both
rounds. Yeah.
You should have just coached. Should have coached the Sydney team and brought them there.
No, we're going to do Champions League next year or in the future.
Yeah,
Top 2. Cool. So first and second team, and then versus second team.
Do we pick a neutral location?
We're doing Canberra.
In Canberra.
We're doing Canberra.
That's cool.
And then we have everyone's going to battle instead of how we do like top 16. That could be 32.
Oh, all 32.
All 32.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. One day.
Well, we've definitely thought about this in the past anyway, so it's cool. Like Melbourne's doing it as well, so that'd be cool.
And hip hop as well. That's Hip Hop Nation. Is that the 4th, 5th?
Yep, we did Hip Hop Nation.
4th time, I think. 4th, 5th.
I can't remember, man. Don't ask me these questions. I
blurred.
Did a bunch.
It's all blurred.
But yeah, shout out to all the coaches and everyone involved in Hip Hop Nation. That was so much fun as well. So loud. So much vibes compared to popping. It's like,
it's a nice.
Boom. Yeah, it's cool. And look,
are we gonna do it next year?
TBA.
That's true. We haven't.
Let's talk about the overseas trips.
Overseas trip.
Because like you went away, I went away, a bunch of other people went away. Like we said earlier, it's Soul Funk, Keanu, Kevin, Lyndon, Jaya went. Oh, Jaya was a guest at Flavor of the Year in LA. That's like the main reason why I went to that event. So
just to babysit.
Yeah, I got to be the guardian.
Yeah.
Still, no, I don't have to be the guardian anymore. He can just do his own thing, which is good.
You just miss him, yeah.
I just miss him, yeah. No, I just want to be there to support. Are we going into my trip first?
Let's go.
No, why don't you go first? You went first.
Yeah,
you went to
LA.
Unimates.
Unimate. Yeah, originally I was meant to go to OG's Pirates Picnic, and that got postponed to a month. And then I was like, okay, at least I'm catching freestyle session. Not freestyle, B-Boy Summit. And Unimate. I think Unimate was introduced to me by Mabel. She's like, hey, you going to go to this? And then I had to change my flight so I can at least catch.
Oh, cool.
I ended up catching 3 events.
Oh, good.
In LA, and trying to go to as many sessions as possible.
So that's your first time LA?
First time LA.
Feelings, emotions?
It was G-Funk. When you listen to G-Funk over there, it hits differently.
Hits differently.
Hits differently. I think my moment, the thing that stood out was watching Desi Hollow perform.
Oh, that's so lucky, man.
Yeah, one of his songs on stage in B-Boy Summit now, and I was like, oh man, I'm in LA, dang, you know.
That's cool.
And then hearing next episode as well.
Oh yeah.
And everyone.
What did you think of like the level actually like seeing it in person from a lot of the dancers?
Good, really high. I think it's having you look at the ecosystem is like you got the OGs that's helping the generations younger, and then the current leaders are teaching the younger generation as well. It's like there's like a big cycle.
Yeah.
You know, compared to Australia, like our OGs are not as connected with the community, like with the current scene. And there's a lot more of them, of course, over there. And how they're still performing, still bloody dope.
Did it make you like, oh damn, I want to come back to LA?
I do, but it's the city's a bit a bit run down. But I guess that's part of the charm of LA. And then the Unimate, it was special for me because it was the first time ever that I was in the same space, sharing the same space with so many like robot people, animators, and
you can
like,
just call them robots. Is that the plural for them?
Robots.
Robot people?
Robot peoples.
Or barters.
Barters. And in one space, you're seeing, like everyone's got similar vibe, you know?
Yeah.
So just experiencing that.
How many people entered that event?
I think 30-something.
Oh, yeah, only 30.
30-something, yeah.
See, I thought it'd be more than that.
I reckon next year it's going to be big because it's such a good reception. And yeah, I got to experience LA, eat. I didn't get to travel outside because LA, like Cali, is really big.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
So I just mainly stayed in the city and around the area. Yeah, and you have to drive if you're there. Don't take an Uber by yourself; it's so expensive.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Cool. Well, I'm really glad you went. Like, you definitely needed that trip, to be honest. Like, to just get over there and see LA and jam with people and all that and meet people. That's cool.
I think Chris went as well.
Yes, Chris went to
Ways Within and he came semis. I think semis.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Cool. Congrats. Yeah, that's dope. Congrats to Chris. Was that far apart from when you went? Was that? I think
it was 2 months after.
Right. Oh, it's a shame that they all didn't like kind of link up.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's it. Yeah, him and Ushcom were there. Ush was there as well. Ush, shout out, represent from New Zealand.
And next year they're gonna check the calendar.
Yeah, there'll be events coming next year.
Yeah, I think Chris is running a.
Just let him let him come out. We don't want to.
You don't remember?
But we don't know if we're not allowed to talk about it or whatever. So yeah,
it's on the calendar. So it's fine.
There's stuff coming.
Okay.
There's stuff coming.
And then how was your...
And then, yeah, I went to LA, which was great. I was there for a week to join Flava of the Year, mainly just to support Jaya because he was invited. Like, that's super dope for him to be invited over there as a battle guest. So that's cool. That was super exciting.
Charles and Mabel went as well.
Yeah, Charles and Mabel there also. Yeah, to be honest, like Flavor of the Year was a great event. I thought it was really, really good. I definitely like.
You went freestyle session, yeah?
No, I missed
You
freestyle
missed that
session.
session.
Thanks for letting me know. Just missed it like a day.
Jaya was there, yeah?
Yeah, he went. So Jaya made something in freestyle session. I can't remember what he made too. But that was great also. So he did good at freestyle session. Oh, I think he lost at top 16 or top 32 or something. First round against Soyna.
Okay.
From memory. Anyway. And then so when I went to Flavor of the Year, like shout out if you're wanting to go to LA, I would suggest Flavor of the Year. Because they had 2 days full of workshops, a cypher night, a pre-party, prelim day, battle day. So there's heaps going on. Lots of people were there.
And you took workshops as well.
Some iconic battles. Yeah. We did a private with Boogaloo Sam.
How was it?
Yeah, it was cool. And then we did Nelson workshop, Guchon workshop, and another like a Sam workshop. So that was cool. Loose joint workshop as well. Yeah, super fun. That was a great experience. Leveled up. And Jaya versed Future in the first round. And then I versed Iron Mike in the first round. We both lost, but we both repped hard. And then in the top 4 we made... Oh, sorry. In the 3v3 we made top 4. So that was cool, entering a BB man from Canada.
So
cool
Commonwealth represent.
Yeah. And so that was a great time. And then Jaya went to China, did the Soul Funk thing, came second. And then just the other day, Jaya entered the Just Debut Gold, which was in Germany because Jaya's in Germany now. And he made it to the top 16 or something. He lost against Joel Brown.
Where's Joel Brown from?
I think from France. I can't remember. But yeah, shout out to Jaya's putting in big moves.
Traveling and
also, what was the trip? Like Beverly and Tiff.
They went to New York. Step your game up.
Step your game up, yeah. And we'll just say shout out to Tiff. Took out Frantic. Frantic is dope.
She made it to the finals, was it? The finals?
Was it the finals? I don't know.
No, I know she versed.
She made it to the finals.
I think she versed. I forgot who. I think Frantic was semi-finals and then she made it to the finals.
Yeah, so big shout out. Yeah, Tiff is dope. Frantic's dope. So would have been cool to see that matchup live. Anyone else went overseas? I'm sure there were, but I'm not stalking everyone. I can't remember,
Just tag Jack. If you're overseas, tag Jack so he knows.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Hey, I went here, I went there. We'll give you a special shout out. Can you remember anyone else? A few people. Mina has been in Japan.
Oh, yeah, she's coming back soon.
Oh, really?
February, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
time's going to go for days.
Coming home soon. That's really quick.
A few people, I know a few other people have done like trips to Japan and this and that. Lucas did good at a comp in Japan. I think he won. We watched it at the watch party.
Okay.
Newtown Popping watch party.
Brian's overseas currently.
Oh yeah, Brian's overseas.
Annie went overseas.
Oh yes, shout out to Annie. Oh my god, so sorry. Yeah, ladies' night. Is that no? Sorry, what's that?
I don't know.
Oh man, the Korea. She went to Korea. She entered that battle, and she made top 30 something.
She made it past prelims.
Yep. So shout out to Annie putting in lots of work. She did heaps of classes over there, training a lot. So that's cool.
And she's still there according to her Facebook, her socials.
Oh, does it say that?
No, because she's backlog.
Yeah. She's like
it's a backlog.
Yeah, backlog of photos of people and stuff.
No, it's not a photo time. It's like trickle.
Yeah.
I remember I saw her at Newtown. Like you wanted the Newtown videos. I was so confused.
Oh yeah.
I was like, is she here or overseas or?
But it's cool. Like I hope, we can just more people keep traveling, keep learning, building up the scene here. It'd be good if we in this podcast, like reviewing there, talked about classes. A little bit to talk about like how many classes are going on, but that's a lot of prep and stuff. But we can talk about it quickly. Like you've been teaching at Brookvale, the kids in Brookvale.
Yeah, you got Johan teaching in Bellwood.
Yeah, I'm teaching.
You're everywhere.
Yeah, I'm all around, like Street Beats and Wollongong, Newtown Poppin classes.
Keanu's
teaching like Crossover, The One. And, Crossover's still got a bunch of popping classes. Yep. Chris has been teaching at Two Swag.
You got, Wong as well.
Wong's teaching kids classes at the one. Jiro as well at the one. Ko's been teaching at dance school. So yeah, like I would love for more and more classes to be like in different areas. So
yeah,
I'm sure
we're slowly creeping.
Yeah,
away.
We just got to keep it going. Everybody, keep pushing, and
Yeah, I think
next year we need like more jams and more classes.
Yeah,
I think, and bring more of the community together. But yeah, 2023, that's a wrap, bro.
That's it.
Good stuff. Lots of things happen.
Any plans for next year?
Good international guests. Well, we've got the Stale Biscuits 20-year anniversary happening February 24th here in Sydney. So if you want to come to that, we'll have a battle, we'll have a showcase, and celebrate 20 years of SB. And then I'm keen to travel and keen to just run some cool events as well. How about you? What's the plan this year?
I want to go overseas, but I also want to go interstate a bit more.
Where overseas do you want to?
I want to go back to LA.
Oh, LA, yeah. You got the LA bug.
LA bug is kind of...
Where interstate do you want to go?
Oh my God, I haven't been to Adelaide.
Oh, you haven't been to Adelaide?
I haven't been to Adelaide.
Have you been to Perth? You went to Perth?
I went to Perth,
yeah.
So Adelaide, hopefully there's a big gaming event that lines up with a dance event. I was perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone.
That'd be cool.
Melbourne, I'm probably going to go once somewhere.
Somewhere down the line. 2024. Let's say like questions for the people, like the Sydney Poppin community out there. Like what do you guys want to see more of? Do you want more jams, more classes, more events? Do you want more of everything? Do you think we need less of anything? Any thoughts like to build up the community even more, to make just the community better, stronger? Let us know in the comments so we can all talk about it, discuss it. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's been putting in work to just going to jams, organizing jams, events, teaching. We love this stuff. So
it's a collective effort.
Yeah, for sure. Oz Poppin scene has been running for over 10 years for sure now, right?
Yeah, Surely.
If you haven't been on Oz Poppin scene, make sure you check
it. It's like product of its time.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just what we need. Anyway, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I think we've almost an hour.
Yeah. If we forget anything, there'll be a part after when I say goodbye, and then we'll add that, and we'll be talking about something else that we forgot.
I'm going to break into chunks.
Okay. Big shout out to Sydney Poppin community, Australian Poppin community. Let's keep going bigger, better, stronger in 2024.
Yeah. Peace, and we're out.
Yeah, nice.
Have a safe
peace.
Christmas, safe holidays, New Year's. See you guys next year.
Mic drop. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're back. So because we did have a question on the Instagram, can you just like cut this before this? The question on Instagram
I'll try to fit this.
Was from Ryan, and he asked, iconic popping battle moments for you. Iconic popping battle moments. Let's just pick 1 or 2 each.
I'll say Jiggy Jaya versus Keanu at Soul Funk.
Oh,
because that was really high level.
Yeah, 2 Aussies on the world stage. Like at Soul Funk, we had Wiggles, Storm. So for the judges, I'm saying we had Wiggles, Storm, Crazy Bones. Heck, I can't remember. But
it was just
Pete was judging.
It's a good showcase for the good representation.
Especially like those guys have been putting work for ages. So to see them in the finals.
How often do we have an Aussie versus Aussie in the international
cool. Just
event?
the way, sometimes even the way the bracket works, it won't happen. But this one worked out that way. And yeah, the level was dope. And one of my favorite battle moments was after a battle, which was the Soul Funk final. Do you remember what happened after the final?
Keanu started tearing up, is it?
Keanu got very emotional, cried a little bit. So yeah, it means a lot, So it means a lot to him, and yeah, shout out to
him. And we think like Keanu wins a lot of time. He's like sick of winning for now.
No, it means a lot. You know? So
it means a lot.
And another battle moment, I would say, Seeing Jaya represent at Flava of the Year, like getting to see that in person, that was cool. Like with the American crowd and all that. And then battle moments, like Destructive Steps was cool. I had a really great time battling there. How about you? Any other ones?
I'll say Poppin Nation, as in like it's more like I won't say battle moment. It's more like the whole event moment. Seeing how people get drafted and then seeing the end product after the 10 weeks.
All the progression.
You know, it's like like Melbourne, Sydney. You know, it's like when that happened, it's like, oh, they're such a unit.
Yeah.
So it's just like recently Melbourne is. You really see the team chemistry and how everyone kind of grew together and how tight they are. And hopefully they keep going with that momentum.
Yeah.
So I think that's not really a battle moment, but a moment.
Kind of.
Moment as well.
All right. So now it's the real mic drop. Peace.